You're watching this video because you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's obvious now. It's been months, years that you've been struggling with this chronic illness. And still, after all these therapies, all these treatments, you're still not well. Then what is it? You think keep on looking and keep on searching for the next treatment, for the next therapy, for the next doctor. You think that's gonna heal you? Believe me, if 10 doctors couldn't figure it out, the next one won't. I'm gonna say it again. If the next doctor you think is gonna heal you, I'm sorry, but you lost it. You completely lost it. You know what's actually keep you in the same position? Is being a fucking victim. Every single day, you're just complaining. The people around you are tired of it. Everybody cannot stand it anymore. Even yourself. And you fucking hate yourself. And I know that you might be thinking that all this might not be because of you, but it really is. The reason why you are experiencing this chronic illness in first place is because of you. You might think that it's an external factor that might be causing your chronic illness. And matter of fact, it could be. But what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it to get better and heal yourself? I don't blame you though, because I was the same exact way. Whenever I was sick, whenever people are sick, they're full of fear. You're so scared of what's next. You're so scared of dying. There's nothing to fear when you know that everything and your illness is in your hands. You have control. You can heal. How many people do you have to hear that heal themselves? You can heal yourself. You can do it. I've done it. Many other people have done it. There's testimonies everywhere of people being able to heal themselves. The problem is that you're waiting for a doctor to tell you that you're healed. Or you're waiting for a doctor to tell you, hey, look, you got to do a protocol for 2 years and pay me 200 grand to get better. Is that what you're waiting for? I guarantee you that's not what you want to do. That is not what you want to do. I've done that for 7 years straight. I was sick. So sick that I couldn't even get out of bed. And doctors kept asking for money. For those 7 years, I barely worked because I couldn't because I was so sick. But the moment that I realized that I spent all day victimizing myself, telling other people how bad I am, how bad my situation is, telling other people how bad your situation is, won't get you better. Positive self-talk is what's going to get you out of that state. When you finally flip the switch and you say enough is enough, you will see remarkable progress daily. When you go from victimizing yourself to actually taking action, following your instinct, your gut feeling on what you think is best for your health, that's when you're going to make progress. That's when you're going to throw away this dumbass illness that you created. Because everybody can get sick. Everybody can experience a chronic illness. But how long it lasts is solely dependent on how much you believe in it. If you think that you're going to be sick for the rest of your life, you're going to be sick for the rest of your life. But that's solely up to you. You have to think that you can heal, that you can do this, that you have enough strength to conquer anything, not only an illness. The illness is just a trial. Because once you heal the chronic illness, you're going to prove yourself that you can heal anything else. Because this chronic illness that you're experiencing is just a trial. That's the first trial. But once you heal it, you're going to prove to yourself that you're able to conquer anything in this life. That you're able to fight anything that's in your way. The chronic illness, yes, is probably the toughest trial that a human being can encounter. Because you can be in jail, but you can still be healthy. You can lose all your money, but still be healthy. But once you're healthy, you're unable to do anything. But the reason you've been given this hardship is because you have the ability to overcome it. And once you overcome it, there's nothing that can stand between you and your goals. It's so crazy. This illness that was given to me was the biggest blessing for me. Right after my illness, right after I was able to heal my chronic Lyme disease, mold, parasite, mold colonization, mold intoxication, heavy metals, the moment that I was able to heal these chronic illnesses, as soon as I started the next business, boom. 6 figures the first year. $1 million in revenue the second year. Isn't that clear? Isn't that clear? How a setback, you have to be grateful for this setback in order for it to bless you. You have to also detach yourself from human beliefs that are made out of fear. And you have to start running with God, running with faith every single day. You must operate every single day like God is right next to you, protecting you. You don't have the energy to go to the gym? Well, now you're going to have the energy to go to the gym because God is protecting you. And God is right here by your side. You don't have the energy to go out, or you don't feel well to go out and enjoy a beautiful weather and restart your hobby, restart the things that you truly loved in life. Well, you're good because God is right here by your side. So it doesn't matter how sick you are. Go ahead, get out, do what you want to do. And just run with and walk with like God is always on your side. You only have one fucking life, bro. And you're going to let a chronic illness stand between you and the life that you always dreamt of? This chronic illness is robbing away your peace, your happiness. This chronic illness is robbing everything from you. And I know that. But you have complete control over it. Of course, a doctor is not going to tell you that you have control over it because they want the control. They want to control you. They want their medication to control you. But after so many years, you have to understand, and that's how things work. You can either believe a doctor, which is another human being just like you, that makes mistakes, or you can believe the perfect entity, which is God, the one that created you. God created you and gave you an illness, and you think that that illness was not a blessing? It was not just a way for you to create your testimony, give it to the world, help others heal? You never thought about that? Because that's probably what it is. The reason why you're going through a chronic illness and you're getting all these symptoms and your story is so complicated. It's for you to heal this illness and give it to the world. Share it with others. How did you do it? What steps did you have to take in order to heal this illness? Everybody's testimony is different. My testimony is that I believe that by getting rid of every single therapy, supplement, medication, I was able to reconnect with God and my Creator and rely only on Him. My energy comes from God. My energy comes from knowing that God wants the best version of me. That God wants to see me wealthy. That God wants to see me have a family, have a wife. God wants to see me in the best shape ever. God wants me to use as a vessel to help others. But many people are not going to get it. Some people are going to be stuck for the rest of their life in their victim state, in their victim mindset, and they're always going to suffer. But I guarantee you that once you start running with faith, You realign yourself with God. You stop sinning. You follow the 10 commandments. You understand what the 7 deadly sins are. A straight, narrow path of blessings is coming your way. I never even knew what God was until I had to try every single therapy to then realize that that was the only way. God was the only way for me to realize that all those therapies and all those medicines and all these doctors preaching what they don't even know was straight up bullshit. I was tired of spending so much money and putting my family, my own family, in a financial problem because of my disease. And believe me, when enough is enough, you will know. And you're gonna realize that that's it. The moment that you're willing to do whatever it takes to heal your illness, you're gonna go through all these protocols. You're gonna do every kind of protocol that exists, supplementations, IVs. You're gonna do them all. And once you see that those didn't work, you have only one thing that's left, and that's God. And that will work. Because now you're gonna have purpose that you have to heal yourself for the people that are going through the same thing as you. The reason why I'm making this video in the first place is for you guys. I'm not really getting anything out of this, but I know how valuable it can be for you. I know that this video will show you, and my determination in making these statements is to inspire you that you can heal, but you got to choose God in order to do so. Why would God even create you to give you an illness that you cannot overcome? God will give you a trial to see how faithful you are. You're going to fold? Are you going to keep on living the same life as a sinner? Or are you going to create a testimony behind it? Are you going to use this sickness to testify of how bad life is? Or are you going to use this illness to testify of how God works in mysterious ways and does miracles once you believe in Him? Ask yourself that question and let me know.